Okay, hey guys. Let me turn this down so I don't get copyrighted. Okay, hey guys. I'm back, and today I'm going to be doing a vinyl record collection. So let me basically show y'all first. Here's my vinyl. Got an incense burning. So, let me put y'all back up where I had y'all. Okay, I don't know how well it's positioned. I've got y'all on a selfie stick right now, but that is okay. And basically, I'm gonna be showing y'all my vinyls. And this right here is my stack of big ones. I've got, let me count them real quick. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I've got 20 big records. Okay. So I guess, and I've got all different kinds. Like, a lot of them are from the 70s, I'm not gonna lie. And then this big stack right here is all 45s, which are the smaller ones, you can see. And there's 2 in every single one, except for a couple of them. And I made the cases for them because they didn't come with cases, because these were originally, most of them were originally my great-grandpa's, and because he collected them too. And some of them were my stepdad's and his older sisters. So I guess I'll just start with the smaller ones first because they're not as interesting. A lot of them are like old songs, like from the 50s and whatnot. So this one right here is Scarlet Ribbons by Jack Siegel, Nolan, I Still Do, Love Me Tender by Elvis Presley, We Should Be Together by John D. I like that one. Pickin' Time, Johnny Cash, Happy to Be With You by Johnny Cash. You're Having My Baby by P. Anka. I love this one. It's funny whenever I pull it out to my friends. The Year That the Clayton Tulane Died, Second-Handed Flowers, Blue Velvet. I like Blue Velvet. Canadian Sunset. This one's one of my favorite ones. It says, I Just Want to Be Your Everything. And in the end, the first song is my favorite, and it's by Andy Gibb. I also have his brothers. He had 3 brothers, the Bee Gees. I also have a record, like one of the big records of his. All That You Need Is Love, A Girl Like You, It's Better to Have Loved, Mr. Lonely. Blush Lie, Straighten Up and Fly Right by Nat King Cole. Ooh, this is one of my favorite ones. Love by Nat King Cole, and I Don't Want to See Tomorrow, but Love is one of my favorite songs by him. I didn't even realize I had that. I guess I'll play that after I get done with this video. I Wish You Love and Through a Long Sleepless Night by Gloria Lynn. She Let Her Hair Down and Move In by Don Young. Like, most of these I don't know, but like they sounded good to me when I played them. I love this song. I have this on a big record too, but I also have it on a small one. Jive Talkin' by the Bee Gees and The Wind of Change. Pretty sure I have that one on there too. Night Fever and Down the Road by the Bee Gees. I have Night Fever on the big album. Journey, Daydream, and then Loving, Touching, and Squeezing. This is one of my first small ones that I got. It was my stepdad's sisters, I think, and it's just so good. Staying Alive, that's me and my, fun fact about that, that's me and my grandma's song, my Gammy. Yeah, when I was younger, I remember she used to live on Grant Street in Wichita Falls, and we were up in the attic, and it came on the radio, and we just started dancing, and it's been our song ever since. And I Can't Have You by the Bee Gees. I don't think I've heard that one. I'll Take What's Left of You, and O Singer by Jeannie Riley, I guess. Dixabill and I Cried a Tear by Laverne Baker. If This is Freedom, Then I Want Out. Faded In, Faded Out by Tonem Overstreet, and Smile and Delilah by, I wonder if that's that song, Delilah, Hey There Delilah, by, it's probably not, by Tom Jones. Hawaiian Wedding Song, Turn Around and Look at Me by Julie Rogers, and Heaves to the Losers, Tell Her You Love Her Every Day by Frank Sinatra. I love Frank Sinatra. He's one of my favorite, older singers. Only a Girl Like You by Brooke Benton. While There's a Life by Brooke Benton. Jack and John and I Know a Place by Tony Hatch. Melody of Love and Spanish Eyes by Aldo Martino. A Woman, a Lover, a Friend, and All My Love by Jackie Wilson. Jackie was actually my great-grandpa, the one that owned these before me. That was his name. Somebody Like Me and Taking Chances by Eddie Arnold. Since You Have Been Gone and Return of the Teenage Queen by Tommy Tucker. I think that last song I've heard. I'm not exactly sure. My memory's not too good. And I'm not showing these because, they're just handmade, covers. Of course, I'm going to show the covers of the big ones, but not these. Take My Ring Off Your Finger, and The Ballad of the Herschel Lawson by Carl Smith. I Feel Another Heartbeat Coming On, and It's a Sin by Marty Robbins. I'm almost done with these. St. Louis Blues, Begun by Eddie Haywood. My Love and Why Did I Choose You by Barbra Streisand. Barbra Streisand? Sounds familiar. I know I've heard that name. You're the Reason I'm in Love and I Will by Dean Martin, and another one of my favorites, You'll See and Wanderlust by Nat King Cole. Okay, that was all my 45s. Right now, I've got a 72 playing. It's the big ones with all the, a full album on it. Okay, I guess I'll just go ahead and show you the one that's playing right now. It's the 4 album by Foreigner. I guess I'm trying to look in the mirror to see if I'm showing you right. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's got a stain on it. Yeah, right here. I don't know what got on it. I know it wasn't like that when I first got it, but it's not like I'm giving these away or anything, so I don't really care. It's got, here's the back, and most of these have sleeves in them, so they're not this one's got a sleeve in it. It's a special Foreigner sleeve with the lyrics on it. This one's got some of my favorite songs on it. It's got Nightlife. I really like that song. Jukebox Hero. I like that song. Break It Up, Waiting for a Girl Like You, that's playing right now. I really love that song. Luann, Urgent, pretty sure that's a good song too. I'm Gonna Win, Woman in Black, Girl on the Moon, Don't Let Go. I'm just gonna go through these because there's a lot. I have Boston. I forgot what this specific album was called, but it's got some of the greatest songs on it. It's got More of a Feeling, More Than a Feeling, Peace of Mind, Foreplay / Long Time, and side 2's Rock and Roll Band, Smokin', Hitch a Ride, Something About You, Let Me Take You Home Tonight. I really like side 1 the most. I like the design on it. I have these tacks on my walls that I slide these into, so they're displayed. And this one used to be up on my wall for a while. Even though it's really worn, I just like that look to it as long as it's not scratched and unplayable, Because, who cares? And all of these, except for one, are either bought from the thrift store or handed down to me. Now, most of these I've bought myself, except for the 45s. I didn't buy any of those, except for one, but it's back there, and that's a Hey Jude album by the Beatles. I love the Beatles. This one I bought at the thrift store. There's this one thrift store called the Alley Cat near where I live. It's in Wichita. It's about a 15-minute drive. And on the bottom floor of this thrift store, there are just 2 rooms filled with albums. I mean, filled. And I mean, they're kind of pricey for thrift store prices, but I mean, it is what it is. If you find a good one that's not scratched, I say it's totally worth it. Because like vinyls, if you keep good care of them and you don't scratch them and like toss them around and whatnot, they're gonna stay good for a long ass time. Like this one, you know, it was made in like the 1960s or 70s, and it's still good. Like it's still very playable. There's no scratches on it and everything. This one is Barry Manilow, Even Now album. I have 2 Barry Manilow albums because I love Barry Manilow. He's so good. It has Copacabana, which is one of my favorite songs by him. Somewhere in the Night, a Linda song, Can't Smile Without You, Leaving in the Morning, Where Do I Go From Here, Even Now, I Was a Fool to Let You Go, Losing Touch, I Just Want to Be the One in Your Life, and Starting Again and Sunrise. I like a lot of the songs on here. See, with my second-hand ones, like the ones I get from thrift stores, I'll buy them if I like a couple songs on there, but like, if I buy a new one, I have to absolutely like almost all the songs on it, because like, a new album costs like, the cheap ones are like $20, and expensive ones can go up to $60, so, you know, if you're making that kind of investment, you really have to like it. Now, whereas if you get a second-hand one, it's like, it wasn't that much money, so, you know. And I'm not bragging in any sort of way. I should have said this at the beginning of the video. I'm not bragging. I bought most of these with my own money. My grandma bought the other ones, and my mom bought some of them. My mom bought like 2 or 3 of them, which were like $1 or so a piece. And then all the small ones were given to me, and I'm very, very grateful for them. And my record player is a Polaroid. It was, I think, $40. It was really cheap, but my mom got it for me for a Christmas present. Okay, so here's my next one. I don't know if you can see it all the way. It's a Van Halen. I wasn't gonna buy this originally, but the lady at the thrift store talked me into getting it. It was only $1 for this. Like, come on now. And it's Diver Down, and it's got, I only like really one song on this one, and it's Oh Pretty Woman, so I guess that's the only one I'm going to tell y'all, because like, it's the only one I care about. That one's been on my wall forever. This one I had to take off my wall like just a little bit ago. It's Toto by Africa. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's by Africa. I hope that's what it's called. Toto by, no, I'm pretty sure Toto's the band. Wow, I'm stupid. Africa's one of the songs on here. It's like one of the only ones I like. There's Rosanna, Make Believe. I like Rosanna. Afraid of Love I like, and Africa, of course. Everybody knows Africa. It'd be kind of stupid not to. Not judging. I mean, if you have a completely different taste. I just like older music, really. Sorry, but I do. Asia, they have a couple good songs, but they're not, like, the best, I guess. Like, they're not one of my absolute favorites, but, like their #1 song, Heat of the Moment, is one of my favorites, like, from them. That's, like, the only one I really like of them. So I don't really play this one that much. I just put it up on my wall because it's got, like, a cool water dragon, I guess. That's what you call it. That looks cool. Okay, the next one I'm about to show you, one of my favorite albums. Okay, it's like my second favorite one, and it is The Stranger by Billy Joel. If you don't know who Billy Joel is, you need to go and check him out, because amazing. Okay, this is what he looks like. It's him, I don't know, on a bed or something. He has, a weird mask. And then on the back, it's him with his family. I think he's Italian. He looks like he's, like, Pacific Islander, but I'm pretty sure he's Italian. But I like most of the songs on here. There's Moving Out, that's one of my favorites. The Stranger, Just the Way You Are, Scenes from an Italian Restaurant, like all these I really like. Vienna, I really like. Only the Good Die Young, I really like. She's Always a Woman, Get It Right the First Time, and Everybody Has a Dream. I play the crap out of this album, like, all the time. This one, I really just got for Snowbird, the song. It has other ones on there, but really, Snowbird and Fire and Rain are really the only ones that I like on this one. Anne Murray, she was on if y'all watch Family Guy, I'm sure you have. Everybody knows what Family Guy is, obviously. There was this one episode with Stewie and Brian. It was mainly, like, those two. And Stewie got really into Anne Murray, and, you know, Brian was all like, oh, Anne Murray sucks, blah, blah, blah. And Stewie, like, told him off. Was like, no, Anne Murray's the best. And then there was this scene playing Snowbird, and he was, like, a literal snow owl flying through the sky, and it was, like, amazing. That's how I found out who Anne Murray was through Family Guy. So, thank you, Family Guy. This one was 33 cents at a thrift store. Like, you cannot beat that. That's 33 cents. And I really only got it. I mean, I like a lot of them. Like, I'll listen to the whole thing because it's older music and it's, like, relaxing. But really the only reason why I got it was because Nat King Cole was on it. It was Unforgettable by Nat King Cole, and I love... That's my second favorite song by him. So, this one is, like, my third favorite album. It's the Bee Gees' Greatest Hits, and it is a 2-vinyl album, so that means basically it comes with 2 different vinyls, 2 different sides, and it folds... Okay, hold on. Confusing. Oh my god. Folds out like this, and it has the 3 brothers. It doesn't have Andy, because Andy wasn't in the band. Andy died really young, like at 31, I think it was, from a drug overdose. Well, he had a heart attack because he was doing drugs. And these 3, I don't know when they died. I think only, this one right here, the middle one, is alive now. Because, like, this is back in the 70s. And drugs were, like, the thing to do, I guess. I'm just gonna go over my favorite ones on here. Drive, Talking, Night Fever, Tragedy. Tragedy is my favorite. You Should Be Dancing, Staying Alive, How Deep Is Your Love, If I Can't Have You, and yeah, I think that's the only ones I like on here, but it's a really good album. My grandma bought this for me for, I think it was $9. It was either $9 through $12, somewhere around there. It was a long time ago. It was like over a year ago, so I can't really remember. I'm gonna save this one. Okay, this one was a gift from my aunt and my grandma own a hair salon / alterations place, and one of the ladies that works there, I think her name's Nancy, you know, has vinyls, and she said that she had one that she didn't really listen to all that much, but she thought I would really like it because I brought my vinyl, like my record player over there and was playing vinyls, and she said that I'd probably really like it. Turns out I do. I had never heard about this band beforehand. I don't know how, because it's a really good band. They're from... Hold on. Normally it says a date on here. I'm pretty sure it was... Oh, I think it was like 1975 when this came out. I think. Don't quote me on it. But my favorite ones on here are Dedicated to the One I Love. That's my favorite song by them. My Girl. I don't know. I haven't really listened to the other ones because it's kind of scratched. Like, I keep really good care of my vinyls, so, like, if someone gives me a gift and it's, like, scratched, like, it's okay. Like, I'll take it, but, you know, I can't play it because there's a bunch of scratches on it and skips, but it's okay. And then there's another one in here that she gave me as well. I looked it up, and it's, hold on. Let me show you. It's this one. It's the Endless Love soundtrack. It's like a movie, I guess, and the soundtrack to the movie is put on here. My favorite song on here is I Was Made for Loving You by Kiss. I haven't really listened to the other ones because I was just too focused on that song because I love that song. Yeah. Let's see what else. I'm gonna go through the other ones first. Okay, I've got some classical music in here. I've got Beethoven Symphony No. 6 in F major, and it's Pastoral. I think that's how you say it. I'm not exactly sure. I tried to look this up, and it was like, I think $14 used, but I got it for $1 at a thrift store. I like listening to classical music when I'm trying to like do my homework and whatnot. It's in really, really good condition. Like most of my vinyls that I've gotten were in really good condition for the price. I mean, yeah, that's that. Another classical music. This is one of my first albums that I ever got. I think it's a 2-part album. Yeah, it is a 2-part album. It's got 2 vinyls in it. Didn't really realize that. It's the Mozart album, Mozart classical music. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. This one I got 33 cents at a thrift store, Salvation Army, I guess it was called. Really, the only reason I got it was because it had Hey Jude, the classical version. I don't really like it that much, but you know, it's 33 cents. And I already got Hey Jude, the actual one, that actually has the Beatles' voice on it. I got Bach Greatest Hits on here. It's, yeah, it just is Greatest Hits, pretty much, I guess. I don't really listen to a lot of classical music, so, I really only got this for one song. This is from 1975, I'm pretty sure. Carly Simon, The Best Of. And I really got it because it has You're So Vain on it. I really haven't listened to the other ones. I think I listened to Mockingbird, but that's about it. But You're So Vain, I bought it through Apple, like Apple Music, and it's on my phone too, because I really like it. This was I got that Mozart album and this one as my first albums. Like, I bought them, they were $1 a piece, so I ended up only spending like $7.30. I mean, no. Yeah, 1 plus 1 equals 7. No, I mean $2.30. It's another Barry Manilow. As I said, love Barry Manilow. This one I really like a lot of the songs on here. I like This One's For You, Daybreak, You Ought to Be Home With Me, Looks Like We Made It, Say the Words, and See the Show Again. I like a lot of those. This one's, I think, from 1969. This is when he was, like, really young. He doesn't look really young, but, you know, he was. Okay, and my last two. I'm going to save my newest one for last. This one has a kind of a background story on it, because I did a lot of research on it before I bought it, because, like, I was not about to invest that much money on this before I bought it. This is the Dark Side album by Pink Floyd. I also have 2 posters that came with it. I guess I'll insert a picture. I might, or I might not, so don't plan on it. This one is really expensive. Like, okay, if you buy this brand new, like the brand new version of it in the store, it is around $30. But if you buy it, like, because it's not as valuable if you buy it brand new as if you were to buy it from the 1970s, like the original. There's 2 different types of originals for this album. There is the limited edition and the regular. I only have the regular. They did have a limited edition, but they're selling it on eBay where I got it from. And I really do not want to pay like $150 for it when I already have it, so yeah. The original has a light blue thing right here. It has the same songs on it, it just has a light blue thing. I don't get the difference. I don't know. It came with 2 posters, like I said. and I bought it for $30. $30 for a second-hand vinyl. The foot, I don't get that. But normally, when people sell this exact thing, like the exact one I have, second-hand on eBay, it is normally around $60, depending on whether you have the posters with it and whatnot, and then if it's in good condition. Mine was in like very good condition, and it had both the posters, not ripped or anything, brand new, like never unfolded. So for that, that's a really good deal, like $30. Like, yeah, I didn't really want to spend that much, but it's an investment, basically. Like I said before, this is what the inside looks like. It's rainbow with some like sound vibes or something, and it's got lyrics to some of the popular songs on it. But yeah, that one was that. Okay, my last one. So my birthday was on January 11th. I think it's the 14th of January, I think. And me and my grandma went last Saturday. It is Sunday right now. We went last Saturday, so it was a week and a day ago. Me and her went for my birthday thing, like my birthday day with her, because I always do that every year. And she spends like around $100 on me every year, which I'm very grateful for. I love my Gammy. And I wanted to get a vinyl because like I hadn't gotten a vinyl in a long time, and I've never had a new vinyl. Like I've never had a brand new vinyl in the plastic or anything. So I picked out the Crybaby album by Melanie Martinez. I wish I would have got the limited edition, like the special one, that's I think like cotton candy colored and has a couple more songs on it. I did not realize that it was not the limited edition when I bought it. Wasn't paying close attention because, like I said, I'm kind of stupid. But I still love it with all my heart. It has all the songs, so I'm going to read off all the songs because I love every single one of them. It has Crybaby, Dollhouse, Sippy Cup, Carousel, Alphabet Boy, Soap, Training Wheels, Pity Party, Tag You're It, Milk and Cookies, Pacify Her, Mr. Potato Head, and Mad Hatter. Love all of them. I love Melanie Martinez. And what I especially like about this album is, one, it's like cotton candy colored, it's like really light pink, and then it's got this cute thing on the back. And then when you open it up, I didn't realize this, but when you open it up, look at this, like, it's got this cute, like, it's kind of not cute because she's, like, murdering things, but do what you gotta do. But it's really cute. Like, whoever drew this, creds to you. And it comes with a 16-page booklet, I think, explaining, like, the story of Crybaby, and, like, the songs go along with it. And so I'll pull that out. This is what it looks like. That right there. This is what it looks like. Back, same thing. Basically, it's just the story. I guess I'll read it since, ow, I just cut my neck. Trying not to bend this. Okay. I don't know how to read this. It says, saddest girl she has to be, sad, salty tears stream down her cheek. Her heart is bigger than her body. Her name is Crybaby. And in her picture-perfect home, Mom is drunk while Daddy moans. Her brother always comes home stoned. She watches in her room alone. And these are the pictures for those two pages. It's got like her just sitting there crying and her dollhouse. Let me turn to the next page. I think I'm skipping a page. I'm not sure. Okay. Let's go on. She watches Mama sip a drink out of sippy cup that is pink. Because of that, you never think that she'd pass out underneath the sink. The carnival is where she fell for the first time on the carousel. Round and round through the same hell, she never gets under his shell. This is the pictures for those. It's got her leaning on a sippy cup that is not pink. And her on a carousel with this little boy eating heart-shaped cotton candy. She cried until she then could see that he wasn't even worthy of all of her love and ABCs. So she spelled "fuck you" in 1, 2, 3. I don't really get that part, but it is what it is. She met a new boy, and filled with hope, she said too much and always choked. She washed her mouth out with soap so that he wouldn't pull the rope. I guess it's like a suicide reference. I'm not exactly sure. It's got her by a fridge, eating a lollipop. It says "fuck you" on the fridge, and her with soap in her mouth. I'm not trying to cuss a bunch in this video. It just kind of slipped out my mouth, and that's what it says on the thing. Like, literally, that's what it says. And then this right here is my favorite page of it, so hold on. It says, they rode their bikes so very slow, she wanted more as they got close. Unscrewed his training wheels to grow into a 2-wheel bicycle. And then the next one, my favorite page, it says, her birthday was around the bend. She invited him and all her friends, none of which did attend. Her happiness came to an end. The first page is her, like, unscrewing the wheels off of his training wheels off of his bicycle. And then this one is so cute. She's at a birthday table, I guess, with, like, a cake bitten into. She's got a chunk out of it, a ripped off teddy bear head with blood, more blood, balloons, animal balloons on fire, her crying with a birthday hat on, and smoking a cigarette. That's really cute. I like it. It's very, like, creative. Okay. A lonely girl so vulnerable. To her house she walks alone. The bad wolf ice cream man had known and took her to his awful home. She got locked up and made a plan to kill the bad wolf ice cream man. He ordered her to make him snacks, or cookies and milk made him collapse. I really like this page. It rhymes really good. Got, like, ice cream man, like, as a wolf, snatching her in the doorway, and him choking on the milk and cookies. As you can see, a lot of the song titles and the actual songs go along with this booklet, which I really like. This page, I really do not get what she's trying to say here. Like, I'm sorry, but I cannot wrap my brain, like, there's 2 different scenarios that I'm thinking she's trying to say, but I'm not exactly sure. It says, she escaped and was never the same. She swayed a boy who had been claimed and pacified, oh, what's her name? Not out of love, just played a game. I don't know if she's trying to say she dressed up a boy as a girl and then pacified him, and then he changed into a girl, like a transgender person. I don't know if that's what they're trying to say, or that she just, like, got hurt by a boy and she pacified this girl and everybody was, like, laughing at her and whatnot. I don't know. And then the next one is, one day she turned on the TV, Mrs. Potato on the screen, showing off her surgeries. She thought that her pain meant beauty. And here is the illustrations. Yeah. And then the last page, it says, Crybaby sat and disagreed. Imperfect, insane, and emotional was she, but she feels safe going to sleep, and there's no one else that she'd rather be. And it's like a perfect little ending for her, and then it's got, like, the credits. The illustrations were by Chloe Tersigny, Tersagny, or something like that. The story was written by Melanie Martinez, which is really cool. And there is her killing everything in her path, and having a toy gun, or whatever, and a knife, and just Crybaby going from sad little thing to insane. So that's the booklet. I'm going to put this back. That was really long, but oh well. This thing likes to bend a lot, like, bend out. And then it's got a pink cover, which I really like. It's super cute. And then the actual album is just black. I thought it was colorful when I bought it, but I guess not. It's got Crybaby in, let me show you. It's got Crybaby and little alphabet blocks, and then the other side I really, really like. It's just a bunch of random little objects. So, yeah. Okay, let me put this back in there. Okay, put this back in. Okay, that was my vinyl record collection. I know it was kind of a long video. I did not expect it to be that long, but I told you I was going to make one, so I did. And yeah, I mean, just if you watch this video, like it, I would really appreciate that. That shows me that you like the videos. And tell me what you want to see next, like a room tour, updated Gauges haul. I got a lot of views on my Gauges haul. I got like 200 something. And I can do like a makeup tutorial, because I'm pretty good at makeup, not gonna lie, when I do wear it. I could do like a birthday gift haul, because my birthday was just like I said last week, and I got a lot of stuff. So, yeah, just let me know, and thank you for watching, guys. I appreciate it.